I can't remember.
I can't remember.
I think you wrote both of these. I can't remember.
Maybe I wrote them both. Maybe I wrote neither. How does one tell? Okay, whenever you're ready.
Irving, Texas is not a small town, but it always felt like it to me. Mostly because I never saw much of it, except for the inside of my room. In that room, I would daydream all the time. I would imagine the life I wish I could lead. I wanted to travel, somewhere far, somewhere exciting. I wanted to explore new locations and new ideas. But what I wanted more than anything was to feel free. Free from Irving, Texas. Free from those same four walls. Free from the ties that bound me. See, growing up, I didn't have the liberty that most kids do. I missed out on school dances, field trips to the zoo, slumber parties with friends. My parents were trying to protect my well-being, but all I felt was them stifling my independence. I felt trapped in a place I didn't want to be. And the older I got, the worse it became. My classmates were planning college destinations in exotic locales such as Portland, Oregon, and Bangor, Maine. Me? I was thinking that if nothing else, at least maybe I could redecorate the walls. When you spend a lot of time inside, you read a lot. Some things I would read for school, some things I would read for pleasure, some things I would read for school and for pleasure. There was Don Quixote, tilting at windmills and wilting at true love, alone in his own fantasy worlds. He gave me the gift of imagination. There was Thoreau, on Walden Pond, who set out in solitude to discover the meaning of life and expose for us all the power of the human mind. He gave me the gift of self-reflection. There was Hawthorne's Hester Prynne, whose scarlet letter left her far more isolated in her own town than I was in mine, yet who stayed when others would have left and changed the meaning of aid to angel. She gave me the gift of courage and of patience. Alone inside my room, I explored the world of literature and engaged my mind on what is beautiful and noble, and I realized that all this time I had been concerned only with the distance of my journey, with how far I could get away from here. But the distance of my journey is not as important as the depth of my thoughts, and there is another kind of freedom, one that is infinitely more valuable, the freedom of the mind. That is the freedom we all have, at all times, and no one can ever take away. And yet, there's that other kind of freedom too, the one I always thought I wanted. There is a poem that I love, and that made me finally understand my relationship with my parents. It's by a man named Robert Bly, and it goes like this. Take in the hands of someone you love. You see they are delicate cages. Tiny birds are singing in the secluded prairies and in the deep valleys of the hand. I'm not a prisoner. I'm not trapped. I'm a tiny bird in a delicate cage. What was that?